After Titans ended, and now that you have an opportunity to voice the characters again, kind of what was that transition like from that period of getting like, oh, you get to do your Titans again, even though it's different, but...
Well, to me, the Teen Titans never went away. I travel around the world for Comic-Cons, and Teen Titans is such a big, massive hit, and people love it. So everywhere I go, people are like, do Beast Boy, do Beast Boy. So I've never stopped doing Beast Boy's voice or feeling him and knowing that the cartoon was going to come back. And people were always like, you're lying, you said it's going to come back and it didn't come back. And I'm like, just wait. And never stop, asking for what you want. And sure enough, the universe goes, bam! Prayers go up, blessings come down, and we got Teen Titans back, It's so cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
Was it easy to get back into the character, like when you actually had to stand in front of the microphone and say those lines again?
Yeah, it's very easy for me to play Beast Boy. We're very similar. He's just the cooler, better-looking version of me.
How are you similar?
We're both just goofballs, clowns. We don't take life seriously. And we also fight for good. I fight for good, so does Beast Boy.
So because the format's a little bit different, you're doing these shorts, they're a lot more comedic in general than the other show. Was it kind of an odd transition to playing up the comedy aspect more?
It was not very odd for me playing Beast Boy to just make it all comedy all the time, because Beast Boy kind of always fell into that realm anyway. So it's kind of more like a Beast Boy oriented show, which is cool and very fun. It's even, it gives me space. It gives me even more space to have fun and go wild and express myself as a comedian.
And are you enjoying it? It seems like it's kind of, there's a lot more absurdist humor in it than was before. You kind of enjoying that aspect of it?
So much. I love goofing around. I love pushing the limits, and that's what we're doing with this show. It's very unique, goofy, wild.
So, the panel's coming out. There's a lot. You were saying you're going through the conventions, and everybody's, you can feel the love of it.
Oh yeah.
Constantly. So, are you expecting anything, from the panel that's a nice big war of love?
Well, you never know what to expect, but I do know just from signing autographs today that people are very excited about the new show and excited that it's back, and very grateful that it is back. So I'm sure it'll be more of that, but it'll be better than what I could have imagined, like it has been.
Is there anything you can tease to the fans, like if any particular scenes that you really enjoyed filming you can't wait for them to see?
Every episode is just so wild and out there and unique that I couldn't name just one thing to look forward to. Every episode, you don't know what's going to happen, and that's the coolest part. You really don't know what's going to happen at all, ever, in the show.
They were just talking about that there is an episode all about meatballs.
There are episodes about meatballs.
Would that be the wildest episode, or is there even more wild episodes coming up?
It just keeps getting more and more wild. Yeah, there's episodes about meatballs, episodes about couches, episodes. It's fun.
Cool.
Yeah?
I'm just trying. I don't want to step on.
No, go for it.
For the case of these, you do a lot of voiceover work. It's a lot in a lot of different genres and things like that. So when you're transitioning and bouncing from show to show to show, how much do your actual physical mannerisms change when you're in the booth? Are you a type of person who physically acts out your lines, or are you more straightforward?
I become the characters. A lot of the times I dress accordingly. I'm always dressing, wild and free, but when I'm playing Iron Fist on Ultimate Spider-Man, he's more of a Zen master, so I'm usually I'm just more toned down. When I play Michelangelo on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm more like in the hip hop realm, New York. And then when I play Beast Boy, I think maybe I'm more like me. Beast Boy is OG for me. The first cartoon character I've ever played. First role I ever got. Started my career.
And so, if you were to have Beast Boy's powers, what animal transformation do you think would be your go-to?
If I had Beast Boy's powers, I would want to be an eagle or some kind of raptor, or something that could fly. Yeah.
When you're jumping from role to role, is it tough? Is there any challenges doing that?
No, it's very easy for me because each role is so different from the other, and each world is a world that I get to experience like firsthand. I get to go into these worlds, so every dimension, every world is so different that it makes me feel different. So there's never ever a confusion between the roles, or it's not difficult for me to jump from world to world.
And your speaking voice is very similar to there's changes obviously when you play the roles. So when kids come by and you talk to them and they hear your voice, like what is that kind of reaction like?
A lot of times kids hear my voice and they recognize the fact, you're Michelangelo, you're Beast Boy, or you're Kevin 11 from Ben 10. What was the question?
Just gauging their reaction, like how is that seeing kind of the face light up in recognition?
It's so cool. There's nothing better than seeing kids happy or the eternal youth like all of us. And the fact that people love what I do is such a blessing because I love what I do.
Nothing. I love your voice. It's really cool. So how are you enjoying being on the new show? Or the reboot?
I love it. The new show it's an incarnation that I never would have expected to come our way. And it has. The new producers have just made it a very special, unique show that I could never have come up with these things that they're coming up with for the show. There's a lot of music. They let Beast Boy sing a lot. There's a lot of singing.
Ooh, that's very cool.
Which is cool. I love singing. I have a band.
What's your band?
Super Space Fighters.
That is a fantastic name for a band.
Yeah. It's a new band of mine. And it's based around a comic book and a movie and a whole bunch of new music that will be coming out this year.
Cool. How is it for you reuniting with everybody once again after actually for work after so long? Because I know you guys still hang out and talk.
The cast, they're my family. So for us to reunite and be working together it's a great blessing. We have a lot of fun. We love being around each other. We love playing these roles.